Hello and very welcome. Today's video is about my latest Bitwig script, Euclidean Weaver. And as you might guess, it provides polyrhythms and writes them directly in the clip. And also what is quite unique for a polyrhythm generator is that you have two modes. So the standard one is for drums. In total you have 8 layers. You see them here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here with the pitch you can define a MIDI note, and for this is assigned to a drum module, and you see it's C, C sharp, D, and so on up to 8. So I can trigger the drum module from here. So it's classic drum programming, so to say. But it's getting more interesting if you click to the melody mode. And the cool thing is that you can then pick a scale and a root note. You see scale and root note. And then the script gives you for each layer a different note from that scale. So instead of the drums, the pattern becomes more melodic and everything is always in key. So by this you can create really interesting melodies. So let me quickly explain what these entries can provide. So steps is the total length of the pattern and pulses are the hits within that pattern. So the algorithm distributes the pulses as even as possible across the steps. The rotation shifts the entire pattern to the right, so it's an offset. The rotation offsets different layers against each others. And also there's the drift function over here. Every time you press the drift, the number of pulses on each active layer gets randomly shifted up or down for 1. And also the cool thing is I already inserted presets. So D stands for drums. I've made 50 drum presets, which this standard grooves, but also some crazy stuff. And also M stands for melodies, so these are melodies. We can probably start just blank, so you can just clear. And yeah, here from top down you can change arranger launcher, then the resolution, the number of bars that should be created. Let's start with drums and start with a simple preset. And you see I chose the preset now. 2 are on, and the rest is off. So if I now hit generate, it generates these 2 rhythms here. So let's play it. Let me decrease it for here for now. So if I now, for example, add another layer here, put it on, and now I can change them by myself here, change the rotation, whatever, blah, 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 the velocity, and also the gate, which is in this case the note length. This is already pre-chosen. It's the next one, so it should be the hi-hat closed. I put it on, hit generate again. So now the third note layer should be added. Let's go generate. I need to select it always first. That's because of the Bitwig API, and then let's generate. And now it added. Somehow. Yeah, okay. Let's add another one. And also let's add another one. And what I can do now, as I said, I can just, if I say, okay, I want the snare drum rotated or differently, I can just change it easily here, and also change the number of pulses here, the number of notes in this case. And what I can do, I also can click random, and then it changes randomly all the entries within that layer. Or I can do that also with randomize all. Then everything gets changed besides the MIDI notes, because they needs to stick, of course, because otherwise it would also change the instrument, which would not make sense in my opinion. Okay, let's generate. And start adding. Let's go for more. And again, I can just change it randomly or rotate it or add also change the length of the steps, and it always gets a different kind of movement. Can also thrift it. That was a crash. If I want more crash pulses, let's do that. It's super fun. And also, as I said, you can also randomize all. You see every 8 layer changed. And let's have a listen. Generate. Randomize, generate. So that's pretty cool. And as I said, there's plenty of presets. So let's go through some drum presets. Don't forget to press always generate, and then let's have a listen. And again, you can like super fast add more layers and it gets directly interesting. Generate. So that's cool. I won't go through all the presets, but as you can see, there's a lot of stuff, and can also go double fast, just like this. So this is super easy. But now let's check out the melody mode. Click to melody, and then I can go for a scale, and also then let's turn from here to here. This is Europlug. It's a standard preset from Bitwig, just to have something where we can hear the melody better. And yeah, let's also start with a preset. Minimal phase, let's have a listen. Let's loop it. Same principles, I can add more layers, means more layers of notes. Generate, hit generate. As it's the same values, now it creates chords. Let's change it. We can just randomize it. And the good thing now that it's always within the scale, so don't have to worry about that. Generate. And if you think the notes are too long, you can easily edit them with the gate length here. So generate. This is still very long. Let's edit it out to here. Generate. It's super nice. Let's go for some. Oh, let's go for random. Oh, Zack. Zack. So that's nice. Let's skip through some presets. If you like, for example, the rhythm, you can then change also the scale later on and just change the scale. So you have this rhythm and then you go for different scale. Let's go for Phrygian and then generate. Or minor. Or whatever. That's nice. You can change the root note. Ah, that's a little bit too low. Sorry. Let's go here. Very nice. Just some more presets and then I think I explained everything. Let's add, randomize this again, probably rotate this and generate again. Yeah, that's it. This is a very powerful tool as it is not only purely percussive because of the melody mode and with these like 12 scales and 8 independent layers. Probably in a version 2, I will increase the layers to 16. Yeah, I hope you liked the tool. As always, you can download it from my Patreon page. Please like and subscribe and see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.